This is Chris Carter, the Kaleidoscope Crone, and I'd like to talk to you today about the difference between using a travel brush, one where the end fits over the top to protect the brush itself and can travel like this, but then you take it apart and you've got a full-length brush. And a water brush, which is really great. It has water in it, and you paint. You can dip it in, you can add water to your pigments, and then you can clean your brush by just squeezing a little bit and wiping it off on an old sock that's cut and attached to your wrist. And so you can constantly clean your brush so that you can use fresh color from your pigments. The problem is, the more you clean your brush, the more water you use, and then you run out of water, and then you have to refill it. And you also can't really slush around quite as much. So I prefer to use a regular travel brush, but that means that I need to have a container for water. This is a dog water bottle, which is a great solution. They come a little bit smaller than this too. I don't know what it's called because it just says patent pending on the inside. It came from a pet store, and it's ideal. It's really meant for dogs so that you can pour the water in for the dog. This cap opens up, and then there's a little hole right there that you squeeze the water out, and then your dog can drink from the bowl. And it's a little bit tricky laying it on the table, but when you're outside, it lays in the grass really well. Let's see if I can support this. I've had a couple of tip overs here as I've been trying to film this. I've got my water that I can then wash my brush out with, and I still have clean water that I can drink, and it doesn't take up any more room than my water bottle normally would take up. What I like about this is that the bottle is still attached, and I can just add water when I want. There's another option in pet stores that doesn't work quite as well, and that's this. Okay, but the difference here is that the bottle can't stay attached. You unscrew the bottle, then you pour your water in, but then you have to make sure that you put your bottle somewhere where it won't tip over, because you can't screw the top back onto the bottle without pouring all the water out. Of course, a water brush should always be in your pack, because there are times when you're maybe standing in line someplace and you just want to pull it out and have your little Altoid kit and dabble some color on. I'm Chris Carter, Kaleidoscope Crone. Thanks for watching.